Alright, budding goddesses. Greetings. I'm Goddess Allison here with another edition of Tech Systems for Budding Goddesses. Now, you want to go make a website. You want to be out there in the world. You want to be seen. But you have no clue how to make a website. OMG. And I'm still up in my hippie chickness, and I'm not proliferous and abundant in my dollars yet to pay someone else, thousands of dollars to do this for me. So I am here to rescue you. I am going to help you get a website started today. Today. It's not hard. You can have yourself a website in like three days to a week if you just start it right now. Super simple. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Because I had to teach myself how to do this several years ago. And it was a pain in the pussy. I don't want that for you. So, you want to start. You don't know where to start. Where do I start, Goddess Allison? So you're going to want to find a hosting service first. So here we are. You can use some free sites. You can go to Wordpress.com. I don't recommend it though. I recommend finding a hosting service that you sign up with. And just pay a little bit. It's not very much. I pay like $15 a year for my hosting service, and then I pay $15 a year on top of that for any domains that I want. Weebly is another one that I've heard of that's free and really easy to use, so I've heard. I've never used it, but if you're into the free ones and you want to just check out some platforms and start getting in there and playing around and designing, these are some free ways to go at first. But I would really recommend not doing it the free way. It's a little more difficult, but there's a traffic jam there for you on the freeway, right? Like my little metaphor pun. Okay, anyway, so if you start with these free ones, you're going to have an attachment to your website that's weebly.com. So say I want goddessallison.com, but instead it's going to look like this. My domain, when I first sign up with these guys, it's going to look like that. And same with WordPress. And you don't want that. You don't want that little tag on your domain. It's not goddessly professional. So I recommend finding a hosting service. Now there are a lot of them out there, and you might not even know what that is, a hosting service. It's a company your website. Now with Weebly and WordPress, you can pay, like $20-ish a year to have your website name not have this little tag in there. But if you're gonna get started with the website, I just recommend starting off with the one that you want to use. So these are good ways to go if you're just kind of stuck. But if you are feeling a little more oomph, like I want to do it the right way the first time. So there are these different hosting sites. I use this one here, Web Hosting Pad. I think Amanda says she uses HostGator. There's GoDaddy. And you're like, oh no, which one do I use, right? Well, just tune into yourself again. And if it helps you, just write them down in a list. Go to Google and search for hosting services. And if you find a bunch of different ones, write them down in a list. Even just touch those different ones in a list to see how it feels to you. If you get a prickly feeling in your finger, you touch one, maybe you don't want to do that one. Or maybe pricklies are a good sign for you. So just sort of mouse over your list just like you would with a mouse, but with your hand. But you've written this on paper. So mouse over and with your hands and make a list and say, ooh, which one works for me? Which one is my hosting service? Which one's my soulmate hosting service? So I found this one quite a few years ago when I had to make a website for a business that I had long ago. So it's not very expensive. These ones, they're only a couple dollars a month, $1 a month. Ooh, oh my gosh. So not very much, but I recommend investing a teensy weensy. It might be $100 to jump start it, sign up first and get some kind of plan, and then your website will just be like $15 a year after that. So it's like a little deposit, and then you don't have to pay it again. So It's not very much, but I recommend doing it right the first time. But if you're really down in your hippie chick, you just paid your tuition to Aphrodite, and it was a lot of money for you. I know it was for me. You want the freeway, you can do the freeway, but I don't recommend the freeway. Like I said, traffic jam for you later. So you're gonna get a hosting account. You can sign up now, click on their little button, do whatever. Get started with a hosting service is what I recommend. So I'm not going to take you through all the steps to sign up with a hosting service. I hope that this little tip has jump-started you into go finding one of these websites for yourself, wherever your soulmate web hosting service is for you. So visit their websites. I just know of these 3 off the top of my head, so I'm showing you these 3 right now. But you sign up with them, and usually they give you a login. So they're going to send you a confirmation email, and then you're going to get your control panel login. And now this is the part that gets rough. Like, you know how to sign up for stuff, right? You know how to use, like I said, email platforms and the internet and stuff. So you know how to click buttons and follow directions. So let's pretend all that's done. You've paid your credit card, your bling bling blissful money, and you're so rocking it and excited in your blissness. So get excited to spend money. Start getting excited to spend money, especially when it's going to help your blissness, because it's going to help your relationship with money. So I know that some of you goddesses out there are like, even looking at that $1 a month, that's like $12 a year. OMG, why would I pay for something if I can do it the freeway? But no freeway, no more for you. So pay for a hosting service, I recommend. So they're going to send you an email, and it's going to give you your control panel login. Now when you log into your control panel, it's going to look something maybe like this. And I think this is my control panel, but I've seen this with other hosting services as well. It's got all these like little apps, and you look at this and you're like, whoa, so overwhelmed. But it's not that hard when you just piece it apart. So preferences in this little box, mail, your email in this little box for your domain names, software services. These are to optimize your website, integrate them with other things. I don't really use a lot of these, but I was using RV Site Builder to make some websites, but I don't recommend it. So if you need an email account, you can make yourself an email account. What you're going to do is you're going to hopefully have bought a domain from your hosting service, and you're going to go to add on domains if you haven't already pointed the name servers. You got to like point the domain to the hosting service and your account, so you can edit it. So you wanna, and there'll be tech people to help you with your hosting service. Point your domain name to the hosting service to integrate it to your control panel. Now I know this is a lot, but I just want to get you started, so that we're not going over every little detail. Now it's going to take you several hours. Set aside several hours to start your website, lift it off the ground like a hot air balloon. I've been working on mine for quite a while now, and I've quit my job. This is why people pay the big bucks to pay someone else to do it for them, because it takes hours to do it. So once you've got your domain, you can install WordPress on it. So this is how I do it on my control panel. I go to this thing called Softaculous, and a lot of the hosting services, of course, they'll have videos that you can watch, tutorial videos to get you started. So I go to Softaculous and I install WordPress. So install, and then I choose a domain that I have. I got lots, see. And I'm gonna install it on, well, I kind of got stuff on that one, maybe not. I'm gonna install it on Meditation Retreats .net, and I'm gonna say www, so in directory. So you want to change this because I heard that web crawlers look for this specific one, so you want to read the instructions. So it might sound overwhelming at first, but if you just go through step by step, piece by piece, it's not that big of a deal, and just take a deep breath if you get overwhelmed. So the directory that's relative to your domain and should not exist. To install at such and such, type dir. To install only in your main directory, leave this empty. I usually leave this empty, so press delete. It's going to take you to your home. When it takes you to your home page, it's not going to have some kind of strange extension on it. So that's what we want. Database name. So I'm gonna call this something I'm gonna recognize in my files. So Meditation Retreats. This is a domain that I bought quite a while ago because I was helping a friend, but we decided not to use this one. So I got it lingering around, but I thought it might be good to do someday. So I'm gonna not say WP, I'm gonna say MR for Meditation Retreats. Oh, it doesn't like that. So we're gonna just medret. We're gonna call it that. Oh, already exists. You know, sometimes you have to play around with this kind of thing. Cannot be greater than 7 letters. So you're gonna run into stuff like this. Just call it Mediation. I know that one doesn't exist yet. I just made that up. It's fine. It's like mediation, but meditation. So we're mediating between each of these tech systems. So I need to read the directions too. Cannot be greater than 7 letters. So we'll just call it med. Like we're in med school, but this is bliss school. Does it like that? Great. That stopped it. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. I'm doing this tech stuff. Good luck for me, huh? I'm teaching a class about it in a few days, so that's why I'm thinking about it having to do with communication and technology and travel. But you can listen to my free class to learn about that. So we're going to be empowered. If we have hiccups, we're not going to get frustrated. We're just going to take a deep breath and move forward. So site name. This is the name that's going to pop up real big when you make your WordPress website. You can turn it off later, but I'm just going to call it Meditation Retreats. Site description. This could be your tagline. So let's just make up a tagline for our meditation retreats. Blissful beauty. That's probably not a tagline you would want. You want your tagline to entice people, and you want it to be a good framework, like a value for the rest of your website, so, or for the rest of your erotic brand. So choose a nice tagline. I love Zia's tagline. It's dream yourself awake. It was so magical when I saw it. So I just made that up. You're probably going to want to do some work on on your erotic brand stuff, not just make it up on the fly just like this. You might want to do some dream work or meditations or journaling or something like that. So admin username, we don't want it to be just admin, because that's typical, and web crawlers will look for that and try and, I don't know, take your shit. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want that. It's bad. We don't want to swear either. Well, I don't mind swearing when I hear it, but I don't like putting that out in my words. So we're gonna say that our login, this is our login username, meditation, password. Make it something good, right? But we're gonna say retreats. I'm gonna change it later though, so y'all don't know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Strong, right? We want a strong password because we're strong goddesses. Now this admin email, I haven't made an email yet for this particular website, but we're just gonna say info, and we're gonna go make the email after we install this. So if anyone wants to send us email, it doesn't go to some, strange place that gets lost in internet land and says this cannot be delivered, right? So limit login attempts, I don't want to do that, but you can if you want. Advanced options, let's look at that. Disable update notifications, auto upgrade. So this is like when WordPress upgrades itself, and or there's new plugin upgrades or theme upgrades, and you don't want to be bothered. You just want it to do it itself. I kind of like to know when, so I'm not going to check that. Automated backups. You might want to back up your stuff. I'm going to just say once a week I'm just going to say no for mine, but put that because you want to back up your stuff, right? We learn from the great goddess Amanda, you want to back up your videos. Backup rotation. So this means if the limit is reached, it'll delete the oldest one. So that's what that means. How many do you want before it gets gone bye-bye? So we're just going to click install, and it's installing WordPress on my website from my control panel, because I'm magical. So this is the link you're going to want to hold on to log in to your website. It's always, for me, I don't know for you maybe, but it's always your domain name, which is this part, and then wp-admin to log in. So remember your username, where ours was meditation and then retreats 1, 2, 3. So remember that. You don't want to forget that right after you install it. We hope the installation process was easy. Of course it was, because we have a goddess to show us how to do it. Return to overview. Tell your friends about your new site. Tweet? No, I don't want to tweet that. I don't even have a Twitter. Maybe I should for one of my marketing platforms, but I don't have that right now. Too much, too overwhelming. So, return to overview. Now, we're going recently installed. Of course, it was. We're going to click on our website there. And this is what it looks like right now. It loads. Loading. Keep it loading. Load on. It's thinking. It's a brand new baby out of the box, so it has a lot of thinking to do right now. But maybe we just... There it is. Okay. Here it comes. So this is what our website looks like right now. And that's totally blah, right? We want a goddess website. We don't just want some cookie cutter cracker website. crackers. I don't know why I said crackers. That didn't mean to be derogatory at all. It was just like, crackers are bland and don't have much taste. We don't want our website to taste like crackers. So we're gonna go to that website to log in. WP-admin. I think that's what ours was. Connecting. Usually I have fast internet. So my hosting service found that there was some roving internet robots roaming around and trying to steal people's login stuff. So it put this sort of gatekeeper here, and it just tells you what the username and password is. You just gotta read it. So enter username, which is this thing here, and password, which is, it wants you to do math to make sure you're not an internet bot. But yours might not have this. This wasn't here when I first signed up with web hosting pads. Okay, we are human. Please take us to our dashboard so that we can be empowered goddesses. So we used the admin names of meditation. I don't think it's case sensitive. And then retreat 1, 2, 3. I believe that's what I just put in. Hopefully this works. Connecting. There might be a lot of people on the internet right now. I live in an eco-village, and sometimes when the internet is getting stuffed up, it goes a little slower. But that's alright. We're just going to be patient. So we log into our WordPress site, and this is the same if you go to wordpress.com. And you get here a little faster to your dashboard if you don't sign up with a hosting service, but if you do, it takes a little bit longer to figure out how to install it and all of that, but hopefully I gave you some help. And if you are lost and you don't know what to do, usually your hosting service will have some kind of support line. So mine is, they used to have a phone number you could call, but this doesn't work so well anymore. They got bigger and they do live chat support now. That works better. So you can just pull it up and be like, I'm stuck, how do I do this? And the guy on the other end will tell you some magic and you will just do it. And I know some people have asked me, can you do this for me? But no. I want you to learn how so that you can be an empowered goddess. Because, you know, if we have people do everything for us, we don't learn how to do it ourselves. You know, where would I be if I paid someone to do this for my other business? I would still be stuck in my stuff coming to AU. Like, I don't know how to have a website. So, here I am helping you out. Have yours. So this is your dashboard. Again, like we had with Pinterest, you have a dashboard. This is your command central, your control center. This dashboard here says welcome to WordPress. We are so welcome here, right? We've assembled some links to get you started. Write your first blog, add an about page, view your site, manage widgets or menus, turn comments off. That's blah, okay? We don't worry about that too much, okay? Customize your site. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is have a theme. So we're going to go to appearance, and we're going to go to themes. Themes. So this is the active theme we have right now. These are like templates for what your website looks like. And WordPress does something every year. This is 2014. Black and sleek and chic. This is 2013's theme. And this is 2012's theme. So these are the only themes that are available to you right now. But and you can say add a new theme right there, or you can search installed themes. So in my last video, I talked about Pinterest and your erotic brand. So you want to search installed themes. Oh no, installed themes. Excuse me. Installed themes are ones you've already installed. So we want to add a new theme. This is a little bit different than even when I was adding themes before. Add themes. So we're going to search themes. And you might want to use the feature filter, and this is going to give you different features. Ooh, what color am I? What color is my erotic brand? What kind of layout do I have? Usually you might want 2 columns because you want a sidebar and you want a big area for the body. And maybe you want a custom header or custom menu. This could be a little overwhelming right now, so don't worry about it. Just maybe pick your color. So mine was purple, so I want a purple theme. And I want 2 columns because I want a sidebar so people can sign up for my free gift, of course. And features. I do want a custom header so that I can eventually, I'm going to show you how to make your own header. So you want a custom header maybe. We're just going to pick 3 right now. And we're going to search themes. I'm just going to search all the themes that have those features. You could type something in there like water or something like that, whatever you want. So it's found me all these beautiful themes. And again, if you're feeling overwhelmed, just scroll through and intuit which theme is for my erotic brand. Which theme? What element am I? And don't worry about the pictures. These are just demo pictures. Look at, like this is a cool picture, but that's not what your website's going to look like. So don't worry about the pictures. Look at the layout instead. Look at how the layout is structured. So for instance, this one, the menu is at the top, and then the menu is there, and then the name is up there. Usually the menus are below the name and the tagline. You have a nice header in this one. This one has a nice big header image. You might want to, if you have a badass photo of yourself, maybe not, you're not a badass, you're an awesome pussy instead. So you got an awesome pussy photo. No, don't take photos of your pussy, please. Okay, you got a super awesome hot photo of yourself, and you want to put it in your header because you want all your soulmate clients to see how awesome you are rocking it in the world. You might want a big header like that. I don't know. I think Pollyanna has a nice one. Look at this adventure theme. So it has a really big background and then everything sort of in the foreground. Just scroll through and be like, what header is mine? Which header am I right now? And there's some that have grown to be my favorites over the years, but I picked kind of a cookie cutter one for mine just because I wanted it to be simple. I wanted to get up and rock and roll. And this one's pretty cool though. We're just gonna install that. Details and preview, but I said install right away. Oop. Well, it'll be fine. I want that one, so I'm buying it. It's not buying for real, but I just paid instead of looking before I bought because I already know about that one. But we're gonna return to theme installer, and then I'll just show you again. It takes you back through this thing. So you got all these websites, and then say you find one that you like. We're on featured right now. Sometimes you gotta look at things, and then if you go on popular and latest. So we're searching for WordPress themes that we like right now. I'm gonna use the feature filter again. Let's just try this. So purple, I want 2 columns, I want a custom header, and I'm gonna search goddess. Just see what happens. Right, that's, oh, none found. Well, that's just fine then. We'll be purple. We'll just put purple in the feature, in the search box. Christmas press, purple pastels. Well, these aren't purple at all. Sometimes that happens. Just do what you're intuitively guided to do when you search for stuff. 2010 is the one that I'm using for my website right now. It's nice. It was the WordPress theme in 2010, of course. Weaver 2 theme, I like this one because it has a lot of different options. So we're gonna preview this Weaver theme. So you can preview the theme before you install it. That's what I should have done already. So preview, look, here's the header image, and then here is the title and your little tagline, and then here's your menu, your navigation menu, and then here is the body of your website. So let's just close this for now because I already showed you how to install a theme. If you click on preview and you like it, then you say install, right? That part's simple. So we're going to go back to themes in our appearance tab. And these are themes that we have already installed. Right? So Catch Evolution, that's the one that I pushed install. I was, jumping the gun a little. That's what goddesses do sometimes. We put the cart before the horse, but we want our horse first. So I'm gonna say live preview. What does my website look like with this on there? And if you have a website, if you've made stuff already, it will put the stuff you've made. But we're just going to see the cookie cutter demo version because we don't have anything on our website yet. Connecting. That's what we're doing. We're connecting to our blissnesses right now. I hear lots of people in the computer room. They must be watching some videos or something. Okay, here we are. Meditation retreats. Blissful beauty. That totally looks like a meditating Buddha right there, right? So this is what our website's going to look like. It doesn't have a sidebar. Oh, we can fix that though. Look, it's got all these. Don't be overwhelmed with this, but this is where we can change the, we want to activate this theme. So we have to activate it before it will appear on our website. So if I say save and activate, it says save and saved, and I can click on this house here, this one, and it will go to what my website looks like right now. Here it is. This is what our website looks like to the eye of someone who's found us on the web. So we're just going to go back here, mouse over there, and we're going to go back to our dashboard. And this, get to it, this image, mouse over appearance, go to themes, and we are going to say customize. And over here is where you can customize your theme. This will show up in a sec. But you can change your title and your tagline for your site if you want. You can change the color scheme, the text colors, and the background color. You can change the header image. So header image is this thing here. And sometimes the themes have suggested ones, but sometimes not. And you can add a new image from your computer. So while you can crop images to your liking after clicking add new, your theme recommends a header size of this many pixels. We're going to want to remember that for next time, because we're going to want to create a header of our own. So chances are you don't want a header that was in a demo preview. Like this one might be okay for us to use right now because we're just starting out and we don't know how to make our own headers yet. But so we're going to leave it like that. But we're going to want to go there and put our own image. Background image is the image behind the header and all of the stuff in the foreground, in the body and stuff like that. Static front page. You can pick, do you want it to be your latest post or a static page? And we're going to say a static page. We're going to use the sample page for now. WordPress always plugs in these sample pages and posts. You're going to want to get rid of them right quick. So we're just going to say save and publish. So it saves our changes. So that's how you customize the theme a bit, if you want to change your header image and that sort of thing. You can also, where is it? So what I like to do is, well, first we're going to delete these pages. So you click on pages, and the difference between pages and posts is that posts are usually like journaling, and pages are like static pages on your website. So it always gives you this sample page. We're going to book actions, and we're going, so if you move it to the trash, if you say move to trash, it doesn't mean it's deleted when you use WordPress. Something I had to learn. So move to trash, apply. It doesn't mean it's deleted yet. You can still go back in and fetch this from the trash if you want. And then trash, one in the trash, one page. And then you can say delete permanently, and it'll delete it permanently. So that's gone. We don't have to worry about that at all. We're going to add a new page. Add new. We're going to add our home page. Home. We're going to say welcome. Alright, it's thinking. Its brain is thinking. So this is called the kitchen sink. And these are just different options for your text. We're going to say welcome. You know, our website's under construction. Thank you for your patience. Visit again soon. Alright, so we're going to press publish. Now before we do that though, we can look at the other things on this this page. And our particular theme makes us have this box in our page editing window, and you can change different options. Maybe we want a sidebar, right? So also screen options. So again, dashboard It can be a little overwhelming at first, but it's just a place to explore and help. We're just gonna publish, okay? We're gonna publish right now. And this is our home page. Right, so when we go to meditation retreats, we got 2 homes, but we can fix that. We're going to the dashboard. So right now, when people go to our website, they don't see our home page. So we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to, well, is it in general? I forget where this is. Alright, we're going to, what we're doing is setting reading. It must be in reading. So this is how your soulmate clients are going to come to your page. So front page, we want a static page. We want it to be our home page, right? So we want to pick that. Save changes. And the reason we saw 2 homes on our website is because we wanted to go to appearance and menus. And then we want to create a new menu. So menu name, this isn't going to show up on the front part, so we want to call it navigation. Maybe main navigation. Alright, and then create menu. This is our main navigation menu, of course. And we're going to add our home page to the menu. And we're going to make sure in manage locations. Oops, it reminds me. Do you want to save your menu? Yes, I want to save my menu. Thank you for reminding me. And there's some different options here about your menu. Don't worry about that too much. Manage locations. Fixed header top menu. Primary menu. Let's use the primary menu for main navigation. And I think this means, wow, this theme has a lot of menus. This doesn't usually happen there. So we have made the primary menu the main navigation menu that we just created. So we're going to go to our website now, and we are going to see what it looks like. So we got this is our navigation menu that we created. So it just has the home page, and this theme has a nice image slideshow there, and there it is, home. This is what we wrote in our home page when we published, and it says leave a reply. You might want to turn comments off though, and I'll show you how to do that. Now there's all of this gobbledygook over here, and I'll show you how to make that go away. So we're going to go back to we're going to go to the dashboard. And we saw that our page had leave a reply. We don't want comments on our page. So we're going to pages. And we're going to go here, we're going to quick edit. And we're going to not allow comments. And we're going to update. I mean, this is really good if you do want comments, but we don't, not yet. Alright, so now we want to get rid of the gobbledygook on the side, right? So we're going to go to widgets. And you can see this is all the gobbledygook that was on the side. So meta, let's throw that out. So we're going to just drag that off of there. Archives, let's drag it off. Search, we might want to leave on so people can search through our website and say, oh, I'm looking for tinctures. Where are all your tinctures, or whatever it is. Recent posts. So those, like I said, posts are like journals, like your blog, your blog, right? So you don't have to have your blog visible if you don't want to, but you might want to, of course, for your marketing. Recent comments, I don't want that there. Now, these are all the widgets that we can use. Now, our website no longer has as much gobbledygook on the side there. And this sidebar is where you're going to put awesome things like your form to sign up for your free gift. Your autoresponders are going to give you a form and you can put it there. So how do I put it there, Goddess Allison? I'm sure I could make that go away if I want to do that slideshow. It's kind of pretty for now, but so we're going to now learn about plugins. Alright, so plugins, very important. They're like mods, like modifications for your website. We're going to go to installed plugins. Now this is where you're going to find like your MailChimp plugin to integrate MailChimp with your website. These are the cookie cutter ones. Oh, posts. I forgot. We're going to go back here for 1 sec real quick so I can delete this cookie cutter post that WordPress always puts and kind of annoys me, but we're going to trash that. You can get it back later if you want. So back to plugins. Installed plugins. This is similar to themes. We got some installed ones, and then we have a place where we can search for all the plugins in the world that we want. These are the cookie cutter ones that WordPress always gives you first off the bat. I never use them. You could press delete if you don't want to see them. You want to clean up your plugin list a little bit. I mean, I don't know if Just Web would recommend you use them or not. I don't know if they do. You can read the description, right? There's a lot of reading going on when you make your website. So we're just going to look for MailChimp. Oh, no plugins found, and that's because I looked for the plugins that I already had installed. But we want to go to add new plugin and look for MailChimp. Excuse me. Alright, install plugins. We're going to search for MailChimp now. Search plugins. And the one that MailChimp makes might be the one you want to install. So this is by Pippin, whoever that is, and that's not by MailChimp, and this one's by Yikes. That one's pretty cool too. But we want the one that is by the company that we are looking for. And I know MailChimp has one. I'm not seen it come up. But MailChimp will tell you what it is when you sign up for MailChimp, but we're going to do that later. Ooh, you know, let's look for a MailChimp widget instead. Widget is something that goes in the sidebar. So we want to look for a widget, not just a way to integrate MailChimp into our site, but a widget that goes in the sidebar particularly. So I'm not seeing it, but if you type in the widget that MailChimp gives you, you'll find it. I found it, I'm sure. So easy MailChimp forms. We like things to be easy, right? So install now. Okay, install that plugin. Now MailChimp's plugin interface is going to look like the MailChimp theme. We're going to activate this plugin. But this one doesn't really. It kind of advertises for this Yikes company and of course wants you to donate, I think. So it's not going to look like MailChimp does, but we're going to use it right now just for the heck of it. Just because this is what we have for now. So we're activating the plugin. That means we're turning it on for our website to use. So if you deactivate the plugin, now it's going to want your MailChimp API key, which we're going to need to sign up for MailChimp first before we get it. But if we go back to Appearance and Widgets, now you're going to see that this plugin has added a widget for us to put, here it is, in our sidebar. And this is a sign up form, and we're going to have to change all the settings first so that we link our WordPress site with MailChimp. Go up, please. And that we make sure we're signing them up to the right newsletter. So there is our form, our widget on the side there. We're going to go back to our website, and we're going to see it in there on the sidebar where we used to have gobbledygook. So it says, oops, it looks like you haven't integrated your MailChimp account with this widget yet. So it just looks like that, but usually it looked like a sign up form. Enter your email and your name here and sign up for my hot awesome free gift, right? And then we can find a lot of other widgets to put over there as well. So we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna try and find out where all these pictures are coming from. Alright, so this is your dashboard. You can, this is the media library. This is where all your pictures are going to be stored. So if you're writing a page or post, so we don't have any right now. But if we're going to add a new page. Comments, you won't have any of those yet because no one's come to your website and commented. This is why I like people to comment on my website, because I like to advertise for other people that I love and care about and have them comment on my website, because it'll give a link to their website too. You probably didn't know that, but Erica and Amanda are rocking goddesses, and they went and commented on mine right away. So we're gonna add an About Me page. Whoops. And then down here we're gonna add media. So this is add. So right here I'm gonna just go over toolbar toggle. Oop, gives you more options. So this is bold, italic, strike through. We kind of know this from using Word, like it's kind of like using Microsoft Word or whatever you use. So this is an important little box we're going to want to use. This is to change the text color, paste something, clear formatting, some more options, undo and redo. We like those too. Keyboard shortcuts. This is to insert the MailChimp form on your page. So some of the widgets, some of the plugins will give you more options in this sort of kitchen sink area. We're going to choose, you can choose different styles, heading or paragraph, and let's just put heading, like and then we want to go back, oops, if we return it goes back to paragraph for us there, it's fine. So we're going to add media now. We're going to add a photo. So you don't have any photos yet because your website is brand spanking new out of the box. Just been born. Hopefully you don't need a birth regression for this website. So I want to go to my pictures. Man, that birth regression from Safety First kicked my ass. So, not AU, my website here. I'm gonna go to pictures of me because I want to write this about me. So, I traded a session for a photo shoot, which, oh my gosh, was so awesome. So it's loading it now. And you can be nice and organized because that's what we want to be in our blissness. And make a nice title, and you can make, this is like, put your name in there, I guess, because that's who we are. That's who, well, it put the name of the file in there automatically. So you can change that if you want. Caption, makes there be some words under the picture when people come see it on your website. Description is for you, so you know what your picture is about. And then this alignment is, do you want it to be no alignment, or do you want it to be the left of your words, or in the center, or to the right? I want it to be on the left. So in media file, this means when a Soulmate site viewer comes to your site and they hover over your image, do they get to click on it or not? Does it go to another URL, or does it go to an attachment page, which is basically just another page on your website but with this image? Does it go to a media file? But I usually click none because I don't want it to be linking to anything. So I say insert into page. And we're coming up on about an hour here. We've been doing Goddess websiting, so you can see this takes a long time. So you want to type now, or so you hover over this and you can edit those options again that we just did. So I'm actually going to say that I want no alignment, none, update. And you can edit the image in there even. So I'm going to just start typing. I am an awesome techie goddess. Woohoo! And I'm going to show you what this does, this non-right and left business. I'm going to say I want my image to be to the left of my text. So now your text is going to be over here, filling in this space instead of just starting from down here and going down. So now we want to, so this thing here, parent, you can add like it's gonna be like a tree, like page tree. You don't have to do this now, but don't worry about this now. This is like the categories where to add your page. Oh, and this here, we're gonna want to fix this. We're gonna want to change permalinks. because we want our website to be happy. We don't want gobbledygook. So default means you have gobbledygook. But we want post name. That's what we want. Save changes, because we want our pages to be called what our pages are called, the links to the pages. Like on my website, that's how they're set up. So we're just going to go back to pages. Back to About Me. It's a draft because we didn't publish it. And now you can see that this link here, link to our page on our website, says About-me. Very nice, right? Not the gobbledygook that it was before. So now we're going to publish. Publish our awesome bio. Publish a testimonial page. So this is just the basics. When you publish a page, don't forget to go to appearance and put it on your menu. So this is, we're going to add it to our menu. And we're going to save our menu. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go back to our website now, and I'm just going to kind of wrap it up because this was just the basics. And if you make a website, it's going to take hours. We've already gone an hour about how to use WordPress, and this was just very basic starting it up. So we can see our nice menu that we saved just now, and this is why making your Pinterest board was very helpful first, because you're gonna want your header, your background, everything to be all nice and synced. So we're gonna go look at, this is my YouTube channel, so my YouTube page, you can embed videos onto your website as well. I'm just going to show you real quick how to do that. I hope you all know how to embed videos. I'm going to do a YouTube tech video too, perhaps. So we go back to our pages, and if you know anything about HTML, you can always edit your pages in HTML as well. I had to figure all of this out. Nobody showed me. So a lot of what I know about website making is I taught myself and nobody showed me. So I'm sure Jess Webb is very helpful, but she's a bustling, busy, budded goddess, and she is not, this is very tedious stuff. So here I am telling you about it. So this is to edit the HTML. It's going to look like all this gobbledygook. You're going to look at it and be like, I don't know what this means, but it's like language. It's like learning a piece of music. It's like learning how to read music or learning a language. So you get to know what all these things do. So when you go to your YouTube video and you click on embed, this is where you're going to put it. So say I went to YouTube and I clicked on a video and I said embed, so I would put it there and then I would update. We're not going to do that. I'm going to take you over to my website. This is my dashboard. I got all these pages that I made. Imagine how many hours it took me. We've just been going for a little over an hour now with this video. And I'm going to go to my website here. Move this a little bit. There you go. And you can see a rockin' goddess rocking it with her pussy power out in the world. Okay, so now that you understand a little about themes, I got my header here. I made this image in Photoshop. I'm going to show you how to use that too, so don't worry. And I got this background image. And then I have my navigation menu here. All of my pages that I've made. And this is my home page. I got a picture of me. You want that on your home page, I found, because when you post to Facebook and you don't have a nice image come up soon, it's gonna just be nothing and blah. And then I've got, my free gift pointing to my sidebar, my little MailChimp widget. I actually have the MailChimp widget. I have searching, and I was able to change the title there. I have a link to my classes. I have a widget that allows me to let people like my page. And then I have all these images that all this text and these images that I have added into my home page, and links. So that little link box, very important. And so if you're looking at your own web page, I also have a plugin that allows me to enable people to like me on these different things. So I want to edit this particular page. I'm going to click edit, and it's going to take me right to editing the page. So I'm not actually going to edit, but I just wanted you to see. So this forms here is Ninja Forms. It's a plugin that I got to integrate forms into my website, but I don't use it that much. I use other ways to integrate forms. Appearance. We're going to go to appearance and widgets. So you can see this is my sidebar. You don't want too much on your sidebar. You don't want your soulmate website viewers to get overwhelmed and confused by the gobbledygook. So I just have my MailChimp widget. I have a custom menu because this is the link to my free classes that I wanted on there, and I have a search box so people can search in my website for whatever they're soulmate searching for. And I got my Facebook like box. Now Jetpack is a plugin that you can get that lets you do a lot of things that you could do only if you signed up with WordPress.com, but because I have a hosting service and I didn't do that, Jetpack is the plugin that lets you have all those features. So I have Jetpack. And there I got all these options that I could add for my widgets. What's this do I have over here? So this is my social media plugin that allows me to have all those awesome stars. Oh, someone dropped something in the kitchen. Sorry if that was background noise. I live in an eco-village where there's people around all the time. So in classes, people are like, background noise, but I'm totally going to rent a room soon, and there's going to be less background noise in my videos and classes and everything. So I hope that was helpful for you today. I don't want to go on and on too much because I want you to explore, and I just wanted to give you a little jump start into WordPress. This is not scary, goddesses. This is an empowering place to come. Okay, so just play around with it. I know it's going to take you hours, okay, but if you have the hours, great. If you feel like I don't have hours to make my website right now, just plug in 1 hour an evening when you come home from work if you're still at your day job. One way that I was able to get started so fast is because I don't have a day job anymore. And yes, it's scary, like, where's my money, right? But I have to trust the universe, and I have to almost force myself not to go back to my day job. I do have a little bit of savings to get me through for like the next 6 months. I live in a place where living expenses are very low, so luckily I was able to do that. But so my job is my blissness now, my blissful soulmate career job. I'm so happy right? But if you have a job, you have a family, you got stuff to take care of, just do what you can. Just an hour a day. And I don't recommend doing it before bed, because you want to do nice things for before bed. You want to do affirmations, you want to do a meditation, you want your brain to rewire itself for harmonious ascending bliss. You don't want tech gobbledygook to be in your dreams infecting your sleeping time. So try not to do this right before bed and really late at night. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. Goddess Allison signing off. Until next time, I'm going to show you how to use photo program so you can make a header. So see you later.